In AD 895, King Orvandil Warraven returns to the island of Hafensee, reuniting with his wife, Queen, and his heir, Prince Amleth, to prepare Amleth for his eventual accession to the throne. The father and son participate in a ceremony overseen by Orvandil's jester, Hymer. Hymer tells Amleth that his destiny is fixed and cannot be escaped, and Amleth vows to avenge his father if Orvandil is ever slain, rather than live his life in shame. The next morning, Amleth's bastard uncle Fjolnir stages a palace script, beheads Orvandil, sacks the hill fort, and carries away. Over several nights, Amleth kills prominent members of Fjolnir's estate in unnatural ways, arranging their impaled body parts into the shape of a horse in a gruesome display. This makes Fjolnir and the entire estate believe they are under attack from an evil spirit. Olga mixes the food supply with fly agaric, a potent hallucinogen. Christian slaves are believed to be responsible. This allows Amleth to enter Fjolnir's house. Amleth reveals his identity, to who replies that she was Orvandil's slave, and that Amleth was conceived by rape. Bo also reveals that she masterminded Fjolnir's coup because she wanted both Orvandil and Amleth dead. She tries to seduce Amleth, who, after a moment, rejects her. Enraged, Amleth kills and cuts out his heart. Amleth narrowly escapes Fjolnir's assassins and flees by boat, swearing vengeance. Fjolnir decides to kill Olga, but Amleth offers to trade Olga's life for her. While searching for Fjolnir, Amleth is attacked by Anguna and kills them in self-defense after being wounded. Fjolnir, discovering his wife and son dead, coldly tells Amleth to meet him at the gates of hell, the crater of the volcano Hekla. Fjolnir engage naked in a fierce holmgang until Fjolnir is beheaded and Amleth is simultaneously stabbed. As he dies, Amleth has a vision of Olga embracing their 2 children, whom she tells him are safe, before urging him to let go. A Valkyrie carries Amleth through the gates of Valwar. Amleth allows himself to be captured and is tortured for the location of Har. Amleth is released from his restraints by a flock of ravens sent by Odin, and Olga rescues him. Amleth decides to abandon his quest for revenge, and the 2 decide to escape by boat to his kinsman in the Orkney Islands. Aboard the vessel, Amleth has a vision and realizes that Olga is pregnant with twins, one of whom will be the maiden king prophesied by the series. Realizing that Olga and their children will never be safe while Fjolnir lives, Amleth, despite Olga's pleas, jumps overboard and swims ashore, reasoning that he cannot escape his fate. Several years later, an adult Amleth is an Alfedner within a band of Vikings. After attacking a village in Gar, he encounters a Cirrus in the temple of The Cirrus orders Amleth to remember his oath of vengeance, and tells him that his fate is intertwined with that of a maiden. Soon after, he learns that Fjolnir the Brotherless has lost his throne to Harald of Norway, and now lives as a sheep farmer in Iceland. branding himself as a thrall. A slave, Amleth, sneaks aboard a ship taking them to Iceland. He encounters an enslaved Slavic woman named Olga, who claims to be a sorceress. They are taken to Fjolnir's farm, where Amleth learns his mother married Fjolnir and bore him a son named Gunnar. One night Amleth follows a vixen and encounters a he who facilitates a seance between Amleth and the skull of Hymer, whom Fjolnir has also murdered. Hymer tells Amleth about Draugr, a magical sword that can only be drawn at night or at the gates of hell. Amleth enters a barrow and obtains the blade from its owner, the undead mound dweller. He hides the sword upon his return to the farm. The next day, Amleth is selected to compete in a game of Natlika against another farm. The game turns violent when the leader of the opposing team brutalizes the competition until only he and Amleth are left. Gunnar is almost killed in trying to draw away the opposing player, but Amleth saves him, furiously beating his opponent to death. As a reward, Fjolnir's adult son grants him overseer duties and allows him to choose a woman. During the evening celebrations, Amleth and Olga make love. Be promised to overcome Fjolnir together reveals Amleth's true identity to Fjolnir and calls for Amleth's death. Back at the farm, Amleth kills Fjolnir's remaining men and frees the slaves. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.